Good evening. Tonight I'm doing a review for Yankee Candle's Candy Cane Meringue. It's in a large jar, 22 ounces of paraffin wax. It is in the Cookie Swap line. It came out, and I'm finally getting around to almost finishing my first jar of it. Now, if I'm honest, I wasn't overly excited about this candle. In fact, I was only able to get 3 of the candles from that line, and I was lucky to get those, I thought. That was at the very, very end of the last semi-annual sale. This year, I was able to find them again, but I didn't think I would really want to pick up any of these. I wasn't overly impressed. After watching a review or two of people talking about these, actually more of just like a haul or two where people had these, I decided to give it another chance. And I wanted to burn this one all the way down. And as you can see, I have, let's see, there is a little bit of residue here and also back over there. I don't really have a good pull going at the minute, and I've accidentally moved it around a little bit here, but you can see how I've burned it down. Let me push this back for just a second. The wax pool is really pretty. You can kind of get a little bit of a feel when it's really getting a good wax pool. Here is a brand new jar of it. And it's really interesting. If you get the chance to try it, or if you're so even remotely inclined to try it, I would recommend trying this candle out. You see little candy cane meringues on the front there. It's in the newer label. It's a limited collection. I just wanted to show you this jar. Look at the wax in here. It's very, it just looks like there's like a lot going on. And when I went back, as I've mentioned before recently in other hauls that I have done for this semi-annual sale, I kept being amazed at the good coupons that were coming out already. For instance, a 10% off coupon off the clearance prices right at the beginning of the sale. I thought that was a great thing for Yankee to do, because I had to go back and stock up before those before that coupon expired. Now this one, let me just show you the top here real quick. It doesn't look overly oily at first glance, but it seems like every time I burned at least this one, I'd get these little droplets of oil on top. I did want to share this one, this new jar with you, just to show you how pretty it is. It's just a really nice wax, but it's a very pepperminty. This one is in particular. Some others have talked about a citrus scent to it. I don't pick up on a ton of citrus, maybe a little bit. At least my brain isn't reading it as such, but you know, I'm sure that it is in there, and maybe that's why I'm liking it so much. And what a strange pairing to put peppermint and citrus together and vanilla. But I think that's what this is in a nutshell. So let me go ahead and read to you. Maybe I'll just leave both of these up here. Let me read you the description that I found. For Candy Cane Meringue, I found it says, featherweight meringue flavored with vanilla, peppermint, and a dash of citrus. And there are no notes, none that I could find anyway, which is unfortunate, because this is a rather, a far more complex candle than I thought it might have been in the beginning. But maybe it really isn't, and like I said before, it's just perhaps a very unique pairing. I found it interesting that it mentioned vanilla first in the list. That may or may not be purposeful or have any point to that, but being that it's a cookie scent, it makes sense that there would be vanilla. Let me go ahead and grab the lid here to have this handy. Oh, it's so good, you guys. I just really am enjoying this. And so I do pick up on the vanilla. Peppermint, for sure. What I wanted to point out is this one, compared to, I think maybe compared to the first one I had, is much more of a stronger peppermint. But it's very much sweetened up with sugar, vanilla, and then the dash of citrus. In my mind, I just love citrus so much that I'm going to be trying to pick that out of here maybe in the next candle or two, because I did get more than a couple of these as it turns out. I'm thinking that the citrus is mixed in there pretty well, more of like an undercurrent than more of a real standout note. So it's just too strange, but it really works for me. And I'm glad I tried it. I'm glad I'm giving it a second chance. When I burn this in just kind of like a regular sized room, when I come back in, I can totally smell it, and I like the smell. It's a very, very pleasant smell. Now, back at the stores where I love to go the most, my favorite Yankee candle store, I was talking to the sales associate there, and I asked her about it, and she says, you know, a lot of people really love peppermint for like aromatherapy purposes and essential oils and whatnot. And of course, I mean, I love to drink peppermint tea. I love to grow peppermint. I love the peppermint fragrances. And it's just, it is true. It's a very relaxing, calming scent to me personally. But as if I needed an excuse to purchase these, I had not thought about it that way in terms of just a relaxing scent. For those in my house who do not like all of the sweet treat and cookie ooey gooey fragrances, I wonder if they might tolerate this one a little bit more, because it has just more of a good peppermint scent going on there. So that is more of like something that the whole family would enjoy. And so basically, that's all I really wanted to say. I mean, if this was just a straight up peppermint with vanilla, I mean, that would be nice enough. I think that's been done before. If this were just like a lemon meringue, oh my gosh, nothing wrong with that. I absolutely love lemon and love like a vanilla meringue scent going on. So the fact that I think that they've joined those all together is just a really neat thing. And lest anyone thought that this was just kind of like the leftover cookie swap candle that nobody really maybe wanted. Because let's be honest, at least for me, I almost wondered, is that kind of what's going on here? Was this like the last one to get out the door and off the 75% off table because maybe it's just not that good? I don't think that that's what's going on here. And so I always will try to get a good deal like that on those tables and try them out. And I think I just got very, very lucky that they hung around a little more in my stores. I was able to pick up a few more. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you all. I'm loving it, loving it. I don't know that I like it as much as Mary Berry Linzer. I probably like it as much or more than the Magic Cookie Bar. And then those are the only three I've burned. So I'm so glad I was able to pick up more of these. So anyway, let me know your thoughts if you've burned this. I hope maybe you get a chance to try it out if you haven't. I can't imagine they're completely gone out of all the stores or completely gone through online options and whatnot. But anyway, I hope you all are doing well. Have a great evening. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.